out of a field of over 80. So there's a lot to check out for sure. But let's get right into game number 1. We are going to beautiful Pokemon Stadium, the clash of the Witch and the Doc.
Yep, and there's the crowd to check it out as well. PS2, very popular stage here for competitive Smash. Okay, gonna get the side B there, not gonna fully connect. And Dr. Mario, you know, very similar to Mario, but hits a little bit harder, packs a little bit more of a punch, but that recovery can be pretty difficult to deal with as a Dr. Mario player. You know, if you have any available tools to just continuously hit Dr. Mario off stage, it can be really hard for him to get back.
100%. Let's worry about hitting like any hits right now, because I gotta tell you, my man Ricky has yet to put a percentage on, as Jaaahsh just having a field day right now with the Doc. I don't know if this is a prescription for pain, but it's definitely been delivered. Good Lord. All right, there we go. Forward tilt, gonna get some damage. Oh, but that's gonna do it. The Witch time catching the Doc and getting flung out there courtesy of that forward smash.
Tick tock, tick tock. Just like that, Dr. Mario clocking out of that first stock there. And Jaaahsh showing no mercy here. Gonna continue these combos with the special moves, of course. If you're unfamiliar with Bayo, you have 2 up Bs available and 2 side Bs after connecting that first side B there with the afterburner kick. And you know, she's gonna have really long, extensive combos. This character is insanely good for racking up that damage.
Oh, 100%.
Jaaahsh, already showing you here, 111% here onto Ricky's Dr. Mario.
Yeah, Jaaahsh does a lot for the Panda team, and I think people forget Jaaahsh plays this game as well. Jaaahsh is very, very competitive and very talented, as we've seen Ricky experience firsthand. Certainly struggling this stock right now at 152. Can't imagine that's going to be hanging out for too much longer. Was looking to go for the grab, probably initiate a forward throw, but not quite able to get that. But how about some witch twist and strong aerial combinations? Jaaahsh looking almost unstoppable right now, Charles. I don't know what you do if you're Rick. Oh, well, you know what? That'll work. That up B's got some juice to it, and Jaaahsh just experienced it firsthand.
Yeah, and that up B had the full tank of rage to back it up as well. Like we said, Dr. Mario packs a bit more of a punch, and that up B is going to be exclusive to Dr. Mario in terms of that KO power.
Definitely, yeah. There are a lot of similarities between the Doc and Mario, but that is, as you said right there, kind of one of the exclusives for Doc. With all that knockback and power behind it, but nonetheless, the stock difference remains pretty apparent right here. Full stock lead for Jaaahsh, and it's only getting further and further out of the realm of possibility for my man Ricky to mount this comeback. Let's see if he gets something going. Nice combinations. About like a little 3-hit combination.
Oh, that sour hit of the afterburner kick.
Are we going scary? The scary
with the forward air.
I told you. As soon as it was clearly just tickling the blast zone.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, if he's able to connect these fares, that's probably going to wrap it up. And that's exactly what happened. So Bayo can be very unforgiving in that airspace, guys. And you just saw firsthand exactly why.
Oh, yeah. When Bayo takes you up, she wants to hit you with that triple forward air, the hit 1, the hit 2, and, of course, that hit 3. And it can be a little tricky with the DI as well. If you go down and out, it's going to be able to survive as long as possible. But for Ricky's case, being at such high percent there, it was just harder and harder with each combo. And it looks like we got the switch into the Wolf here. A little bit more of a meta-esque character compared to the Dr. Mario. So
yeah, it's I mean, at one point in time, who didn't have a pocket Wolf? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's definitely a great fallback character, especially for a lot of matches. And obviously, Ricky understanding, okay, the Doc didn't perform too well in that one. Not going to get discouraged. Just going to find a different way to kind of bounce back, but definitely off to a much better start. We're actually seeing some percentage delivered here in the first 30 seconds. So a departure from what we saw in that opening game. So I definitely like that for Ricky, but Jaaahsh just so in control. You can see Jaaahsh just so comfortable with Bayonetta and delivering these combinations. Oh, and that up smash could have been huge.
Oh, not gonna quite get the tech roll away here. Jaaahsh setting up the edge guard. The Wolf flash to the ledge here, just drifting back with the Nair. Jaaahsh keeping the pressure on. Which time not gonna connect here, just fading back. And this matchup, in my opinion, is in favor of Wolf. It can be a little tricky for Bayo to get the KO, and then Wolf can come in with the max rage to go ahead and secure these stocks here. There's another grab, and this is looking pretty tricky here for Jaaahsh.
Yeah, you kind of alluded to it, and that's kind of unfolding right before our eyes. Jaaahsh struggling a tad bit to remove the stock. Able to get some nice shots right there, but yeah, the longer this Wolf stays around, the more scary it can be situations like that. If that forward smash had connected, that would have likely been the stock off of Jaaahsh, but instead, the Witch Time going to put up a situation that's going to enable Jaaahsh to get that first stock, kind of following that trend that he opened up with.
Yeah, I mean, just closing out that stock, that is sometimes the thing that Bayo can struggle with, the back air. You know, Bayo struggles to get some stocks. Wolf can kind of be like that sometimes, but, you know, good old faithful back here is going to seal the deal here.
Wolf's got just so many, like, meaty hits behind him. Really just secure stocks quickly, rack up some damage. You see the double dash attack right there. Good call, and just slicing through. Okay, Jaaahsh struggling a little bit as we see Ricky start to pick up some momentum.
Yeah, and you know, Ricky getting some of these trades not going to be in favor of Bayonetta here. The jabs did get buffed, but not that much here. Going to rack up a good amount of damage here for Jaaahsh. Maybe another jab right at the edge will do the trick. The miss tech, the dash attack, not going to quite be it, but the fist to the face there. Ricky going to lose that stock.
That was definitely on time and well delivered. But all things considered, I mean, you know, complete night and day really for Ricky from the last game, and that's what I'm talking about, being within striking distance of making this still a very close contest, and he's able to do that. Ricky one stock away from forcing a third game. I know Jaaahsh is trying to put this away right now, but might not have a choice in the matter.
And that was great awareness coming out from Ricky there. Just Jaaahsh bouncing off of that platform and having the back air ready to roll here. The heel slide scooping up, but not going to be able to get that platform tech chase.
All right. Getting a little scary. Okay, these big hits, though, starting to rack up 91%. They're going to need Ricky to slow down the aggression from Jaaahsh. Trying to find a way in there. Oh, that grab could have been huge. Overshot it a tad bit.
Yeah, we're getting down to the wire here.
We absolutely are.
Oh, trying to use the bullet arts to push Wolf off stage. This is a great forward throw coming out from Jaaahsh. Okay, the reflector, the stomp not connecting here. The ledge roll into the forward smash off the whiff grab. Jaaahsh is going to go ahead and lose that final stock, and now Ricky on the board here.
There were so many opportunities where Ricky was just kind of like swinging, trying to put out those big hits, and they were whiffing when he truly needed it to come through. That forward smash, the answer that Ricky needed, and the change to Wolf definitely paying dividends as we're going to game number 3. We'll see if Jaaahsh elects to stick with the Bayo. It's interesting. Like, Jaaahsh would have such such strong leads in that match.
Very strong.
But Ricky was just always hanging around, and I credit that a lot to, you know, Wolf again, just being able to just kind of always be within striking distance and clear out those stocks. You saw before the hit, or before that forward smash hit, I think he was at 86 or 87, and that just cleared out the stock. So no chance right there.
Yeah, we'll see if we see the switch. Jaaahsh does have a Rob, but I heard the Bayonetta getting locked in there. Going to stick it around with this matchup, and a switch coming out from Ricky. I mean, maybe not as confident in the Wolf there towards the final stretch there.
It's interesting. I mean, you're kind of in a situation where it's like, okay, I have some proven data with the Wolf that, all right, I can win, but then like in the back of your mind, like, okay, well, did I just get a little bit lucky in certain parts of it? You know, that's something you kind of got to keep in mind. It's a big game 3. So you're like, okay, well, if I have another character I'm pretty confident in, you know, again, a huge roster like this of over 80 characters, you're going to have some options. I'm going to go ahead and lean on it. So Belize the Wario will continue to keep things fresh. And one thing, you know, Jaaahsh, you know, obviously fought against, oh my goodness, Wolf in that last game. Maybe not as prepared for the Wario, but I'll tell you what, the start of this match, Charles, I might have to disagree with that thought process.
Yeah, and I mean, I kind of like the Wario pick here, just in a sense. I mean, we talked about how hard it can be for Bayo to close out some of these stocks sometimes. Well, Wario, he is the fat man.
Yeah, you don't want to leave him hanging around with a stock or a waft at that.
Yeah, got a lot of meat on them bones there. Very heavy. Character can last quite some time, and of course with the waft, but the jab is going to come in with the mix here from Jaaahsh. Kind of saw some delays, some bullet arts woven in there, and you know, Bayonetta did get buffed with those jabs, so now that is more of a reliable KO option here for Jaaahsh.
Anytime the character, I mean, people talk about a kill throw, how about a kill jab? You know what I'm saying? The ability to remove stocks in that manner, very, very efficient, very, very effective. Jaaahsh obviously showing off that to take off that first stock, and right now really just lapping Ricky with no answers. This Wario looking like it might not have been the call.
Yeah, again, you just had, even if you are feeling, oh, maybe I just got a little lucky with the Wolf, but it was proven that it was close.
Nice.
There is the up tilt waft to keep things close to the chest here for Ricky, but you are in this percentage deficit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know, you get that stock off, but yeah, you're still trailing quite a bit. You're in the triple digits, and it's only getting worse. Jaaahsh maybe sensing that, trying to close in on this, but you don't want to get too overzealous here, Jaaahsh. You're allowing these opportunities for Ricky to get some of these stray hits, which with Wario tend to combo. Go out pretty big. Nice dash attack. Ricky really starting to mount this thing back. Oh my, that was such a bold down tilt on the part of Ricky. Paid off though, and there's an up B to send flank.
And Ricky once again sticking around, not losing the stock. The defense and the whiff punishing has been so phenomenal coming out from Ricky. And with that forward tilt, has taken the lead with the Wario.
It's so crazy. Like we're at these situations. It's just like it seems like Jaaahsh has it wrapped up, but it's just like Ricky is so good from playing from behind. That has been Ricky's claim to fame. The Doc was not the character to get it done with. Wolf and Wario though, these are comeback characters. They're built for that battle.
And again, Jaaahsh not finding this opening 181%. The sour hit of the dash attack not going to be quite enough. Trying to go to the skies here, but the witch time, just when you thought you had me, actually, tick-tock, man.
The witch time, one of the best get-out-of-jail-free cards in all of Smash history, no doubt about that. 50% deficit right now facing Jaaahsh. Was in firm control, but as we said, Ricky playing from behind so well up until this point.
Yeah, and I mean, we know that Jaaahsh has the Bayo combos down, right?
Yeah.
So in terms of the percentage, I feel like Jaaahsh not too worried here. Just has to watch out for the stock. Starting to get into that 100% mark here. The bike, the setup here. Where are we going? It looks like to the ledge here for Jaaahsh.
All right. You mentioned the combos. Definitely going to need a lot of them to make up the deficit that we're facing right now. It's kind of going to reset the situation. Oh, got to be careful. That up smash will do it. There's so many things that can go right for Wario right now, but so many things that can go wrong as well.
Ooh, the wall.
That's huge.
Oh, man.
That is a relief off of Jaash's shoulders for sure. Oh, up high. Is that going to do it? No, not quite.
Still, but maybe one more of those setups here. Jaaahsh going to the ledge to really negate some of that end lag coming out from Bayo's specials. Of course, if you use multiple over and over again, your end lag just becomes more on the ground here.
Oh, exactly, yeah. Got to keep an eye on that, especially with look at the strike. Quick, the back air is going to do it. And just Ricky snatching that one back, gets completely decimated in the opening game with the Dr. Mario, switches over to Wolf for round number 2. An astonishing comeback, and then does not disappoint with Wario in game number 3. Again, both of those games won off just the backbone of just playing from behind. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, down to the wire there on that.